Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Peach Podcast with Seductive Peach. I'm your host, Seductive Peach, and I have a very important special guest today. His name is MONOMEY, and he is an artist and a awesome producer. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm well. Thanks for having me on the show. How you
Oh,
doing?
definitely. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So, why don't you start off by introducing yourself and telling everyone where you're from and how you got started in music?
Okay, I'm from Dallas, Texas. Um, my family was into music, so I was a heavy listener. And when I got like, what I'm saying, about a good 19 is when I started like taking my music career seriously and
Mm-hmm.
start focus on production and then did a little rapping here and there and made songs. I was the first artist to create a handcrafted vinyl in music
Mm-hmm.
history. So I'm real proud of that. I sold like 10,000 copies in the Eastern region. And, I don't know how far them copies got, but like, I know that was very important for music. And right now,
Mm-hmm.
studying business administration, and how to run a company.
That's what's up. So you were talking about, you wanted to speak about financial literacy. Do you want to dig a little
Yeah.
bit into that?
Yeah. If somebody's already got a budget, then we can, help them secure their money and then get to whatever limit of money that they'll like passively, because that's the main objective. Because just because you have money, money depletes, especially if
Hmm.
you buy taxes, buy property and different things like that, because you got to pay a lot of taxes on it. And the taxes add up every year, especially in different states. So if
Hmm.
you're a multi-millionaire, then just because you're a multi-millionaire and you got a couple good businesses, if you don't know about, securing your money, doing a financial literacy thing, then your money will eventually deplete, especially the next generation or the
Hmm.
generation after that, because they don't know how to run businesses, but they can at least learn and they have some money passively. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't got to
Hmm.
sell any business or anything. They can at
Hmm.
least hire somebody and then eventually, join the family business or whatever that may be.
Investments are definitely super important. A lot of people live beyond their means instead of just investing their money in the right places. And definitely with the right investments, your money will grow. It's definitely I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong with my software program. But it's definitely passive income once you have a good steady investment. Tell us a little bit about like how long you've been doing music and what really inspired you to start music.
Uh, you know, like I knew it was money in music, and like during the time I knew a lot of money, so I guess I was just really doing it for the art. I
Hmm.
always been an art, and like back in the day when I was like a younger person, the first times I started listening to rock and roll and pop music, those are like great moments for me because like it sounds very musical. You know what I'm saying? And of course, later on, I started listening to different musical qualities, like in like trap music and stuff like that. It's very complex making that type of music. It's
Hmm.
not no easy scenario. So
Hmm.
I enjoy listening to the complexity of making musical art. So that's what I was studying. God had me doing that, and
Hmm.
God also told me that there's going to be a major scenario where I can help with influence and positive messages.
Hmm.
So it took a while to get me to where I'm at now with my art and like my craft, because now I can say I'm at least a master of my craft, and
Hmm.
it took me about 10 years to actually say that. But I'm definitely happy with the results of
Mhm.
taking my time and
Mhm.
really mastering, you know.
So is that what made you get into production and producing, or is because you were an artist already and you just
I
started really
mean,
studying how to mix and master yourself?
I always like I was listening, and then like sometimes I used to like rap here and there, freestyle or something like hanging out, kicking it, but like um then you got like the scenario where I decided to take it for a career
Mhm.
and studying um everything, all the elements from like the art to like the music to the business.
Mhm.
It's all different things, but it's all the same thing, you
Yeah, it
know.
all goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like at the restaurants, they got some music playing. They got some people like you know what I'm saying. I mean, you got personal music they prefer, like
Mhm.
personal radio they want to listen to.
Mhm.
So, that's why I started doing audio engineering because
Mhm.
that's more versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'll be able to record, not only record, but I'm always going to learn when you join the
Mhm.
music business. You know what I'm saying? People that just join, or you know what I'm saying, people that's exhausted. We always going to learn. There's always some type of new tools and
Mhm.
new
Definitely.
type of resource developing.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, it's exciting for me. Some people would think it's kind of boring, you know what I'm saying? We sit in the
Mhm.
studio listening to sounds all day.
Mhm.
That's what I enjoy doing. So,
Right.
the engineering part was actually more difficult than making the music part,
Mhm.
because you can get an ear,
It
you can
definitely
develop
is.
an ear,
Mhm.
but like
Mhm.
also when developing the ear, you got to know how to master the sound in the
Mhm.
room. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And
Yep.
sometimes the sound can be everywhere. And
Mhm.
then mastering the sound in the room with engineering goes for the car, little speakers, phones.
Mhm.
So developing that's part of the business too, making sure you got great quality. That's really, if you
Mhm.
selling music, you know what I mean, you gotta have great quality. The better your quality is, the more structured your formats are, the more
Mhm.
people going be interested in doing business.
Most definitely. Who are some people along your journey that inspired you?
Um, the people who stood out to me was 50 Cent, Ice Cube, and
Mhm.
and uh Dr. Dre, you know, maybe
All
because
really
the way,
shout
oh,
out to them.
Master P,
Master
huh?
P, another good one.
Yeah, mainly because the way we did business, doing things independent. Because
Mhm.
like Master P, right, back in the day, he was the big homie. He was, he had the movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He hired Uncle Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then they came out with all types of great movies back in the day. I don't know if everybody remember all them great movies. One of the great movies I remember, it was funny. Like Uncle Snoop, he was a vampire. I don't know if y'all
Mhm.
remember that. You know
I
what I'm
do remember
saying?
that. I don't remember the name of the movie, but I remember that.
Yeah, it was hilarious. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, you know, that was definitely inspirational because, like, I'm in the
Mhm.
middle of understanding how to do distribution and stuff like that, and making
Mhm.
sure we get the best product before we can distribute to the public. And you know what I'm saying? Me and the different people that I quoted, they do a lot of stuff that I do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm just I'm
So.
just looking for the tracks you sent me. But in the meantime, why don't you tell everyone what your platforms are so they can follow you? If you have any streaming platforms, let them know those too so they can follow your music. Um, and
Yeah.
if you have any shows or anything else. things of that nature. And if you have
All
any
right.
beat packs as a producer that you can check out.
Yeah, right now what I do is I'm a little bit different, right? So I'm still developing on platform like my website. When I'm gonna be selling like publishing rights and exclusive rights, exclusive beats. So when a person bomb, it's gonna be their beat for forever, and they can also perform it or like do business with like a manager or something, cut them in if they would like to, for help with promotion or something. Overall though, whatever is going on, what I'm saying, I did that for a favor for the artists, what I'm saying, for they to get my money. And then I'm getting mechanic rights and I got paperwork along with that. You just gotta inbox me and I end up doing like a one-on-one session. I start sending different beats like little samples and stuff and you like them. I'll go ahead and get all the paperwork, send it to you, make the payments. And I also got free beats. I don't mind doing the free beat stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just know if you get a free beat from me, I'm definitely gonna be helping with like marketing and stuff like that, especially if it's fire and it's a great record. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta help promote it. So with finding me on all streaming media, I'm still rebranding. So I'm gonna be coming out in the next few months, you know what I'm saying? Me. So it's Mo Money, MONOMEY, and it's OMMONOMEY. I can spell right there. So what I'm saying, put an underscore. You
Hmm.
can find me on Instagram, what I'm saying, me YouTube. That's not really my music promoting right now because I still gotta edit everything. So after I edit everything, now I can end up looking at everything again and kind of looking at how I,
Hmm.
like artists develop myself. So people that's out there listening, learning, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you gotta disqualify a couple records because it's just messing up the portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Me. So,
Hmm.
I definitely gonna be establishing a great work environment, workflow for myself, building one-on-one, what I'm saying, me relationships with my fans, like, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, talking on lives, you know what I'm saying, me making sure people, get help with mental health stuff, you know what I'm saying, because I really like the mental health stuff because I help save a lot of people's lives, you know what I'm saying, just like, a few thousand people just from like my time being here and like I ain't even like a major yet. So imagine if I'm a major, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to save millions of people's lives from just chopping it up with them, like a conversation with me, especially with the mental health stuff.
Hmm.
It'll change your life, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're ready. That's, one step at a time.
So, what would be some good advice you'd give somebody, artist or even not an artist, as far as mental health goes, your spiritual and mental health? What are things you suggest they do to have good mental health and good spiritual health?
Well, first thing, like you got like the first steps where you gotta accept people. That's real tough. At the same time,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Me staying prayed, staying prayed up, you know what I'm saying? Me, I say, great holy God, you know what I'm saying? Me in the name of Jesus to solidify my prayer to make sure great holy God gets the
Hmm.
prayer. And then, you know what I'm saying? Me, make sure other people, don't mess with your prayer because Jesus died for people who won't be getting hemmed up for no reason because it was way different. You know what I'm saying? Me back when big homie Jesus was walking around because he walked on water, he upheld the blind, and there was other people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? That was some people really don't talk about. So definitely stay educated. The
Hmm.
more educated you are on the different scrolls, you know what I'm saying? Me like we got people out here they still got their scrolls from back when the ancient times were existing. You know what I'm saying? Me so watch out for
Hmm.
people because they definitely know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Me some people like to control people, so keeping
Hmm.
your distance between people that's controller, and then of course you know what I'm saying. Me doing your metaphysics
Hmm.
along with your education You know what I mean? Your education gonna get you a higher vibration. Your
Mhm.
metaphysics dealing with like healing rocks, healing stones, stuff like that, minerals, so
Mhm.
on. Of course, metaphysics also deals with your diet, eat a lot alkaline. You know what I'm saying? Me,
Mhm.
even if you are eating like beef products, you know what I'm saying? Me, then make sure you making that vegetable consumption more often. You know what I'm saying? Me, like 3 or 4 more times a day. You know what I'm saying? If you really enjoy that steak, you know what I'm saying? Because you messing up your chakra system. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of
Oh
everything.
yeah.
You feel me? So yeah,
Mhm.
getting the vitamins that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because
Definitely.
like
I cut back on
everybody,
beef. Mhm.
yeah, yeah, because everybody's body different.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Me, so you know what I'm saying. Like
Mhm.
that's the thing about the doctor. The doctor gonna give you a pill that everybody take, but like you know what I'm saying. Thing about human beings, everybody's different. So some people may lack a certain particular mineral or chemical that get produced before you can be, you know what I'm saying, be normal. You know what I'm saying? So you might just have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? That takes people that like study the body. It's different holistic doctors and stuff like that. Check
Mhm.
your frequency, check your mind, you know what I'm saying, MRI scans, you know what I mean, make sure your brain regular, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're a boxer, stuff
Mhm.
like that, you know what I mean? But like
Mhm.
when it goes to rapping, definitely keep your metaphysics. Try not to keep no black stones, dark stones on you. The more light you are, you know what I'm saying, the more celestial you'll be, you know what I'm saying? The more you can balance that, the more that you'll be protected, you know what I'm saying? I mean, use holy salt and holy water. Holy salt, you know what I'm saying? Me is prayed on salt, you know what I'm talking about, in the name of Jesus. Because if you ever go to hell, you know what I'm talking about, no disrespect for saying it like that, but like if you say I accept Jesus, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of
Mhm.
testimonies out here. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying. A few hundred. They told me, yeah, man, I
Mhm.
accepted Jesus right then, right there, and they sent me up here, back up on the ground, man. I was like, oh man, that's scary, bro. You know what I'm saying. I mean, I definitely listen
Mhm.
though. So somebody you pray, thank you, great holy God, in the name of Jesus, and I'll be protected. You know, what I'm talking about on the holy salt and put in your bath salt, different
Mhm.
spiritual stuff that you may have to do. You know, some spiritual weapons or whatever, I'm talking about, because, some people get deal with schizophrenic,
Mhm.
somebody, and I like to be the person that help cure that type of stuff, somebody, at least about 80 to 90% people, if they deal with the holy salt cleanses, you know what I mean, cleansing their house, getting, because, it be on the movies for a reason, and it's on all the movies, not
Mhm.
just some of the movies. You know what I'm talking about? You put that good old holy
Mhm.
salt, you know what I'm talking about, your doorstep, your windows. My great
Mhm.
grandma told me that too, you feel me? So it was an ancient tradition that was passed on, you know what I mean? And if you got stuff, real life stuff happening where people get scratches on their body and they getting beat up by invisible people, use a little BB gun, you know what I'm saying, with some holy water and holy salt, pop in the foot, you know what I'm saying, be like a Jedi. And you know what I'm saying, like, you pop in the foot and let them know, like, hey, back up,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, leave me alone. And they be like, all right,
Mhm.
man, you know what I'm saying, they'll leave you alone for that day. And I swear, you know what I mean, the energy, everything gonna cut
Mhm.
out. You're gonna have a better day. You'll
Mhm.
be able to focus a little bit more. So it's quite interesting dealing with these
Mhm.
different type of levels of mental education or awareness.
Oh yeah, because if your if your mind, if you have mental clarity and you are grounded within yourself, you'll be able to definitely handle different situations a lot better. Um, Also, speaking on the
Yeah,
beef thing, like beef, if people do educate themselves and do the research, beef actually sits in your body for a long time, and that could be a lot of
yeah,
weight that you're even holding in your abdomen. And also, it can cause toxins later on because it just builds up for so long, sitting there in your system. So it just doesn't go through your digestive system properly. It doesn't break down properly. So beef like used to be one of the biggest things when I was younger in my household, probably because it was a cheaper meat. But at the same
mm,
time, me getting older and learning, educating myself and learning more about it, I had made the decision, conscious decision, to cut down a whole lot to where I barely even eat it now. Like, unless I'm really seriously craving it, I don't even eat it no more. Because and then it does something different to you when you stop eating something like that and then you try to eat it again. It's going to make you, your body's going to tell you no, like after a long time of not eating. Like, I don't eat pork,
Yeah.
I haven't ate pork in over 20 years. Like, and I try to eat pork one time, and it just, your body rejects it, and so your body will get used to adjustments you make. You just have to have self-discipline and be able to stick to it and be consistent with those changes you make. It's definitely important to have spiritual and mental health, because if you don't have those things, you're not going to be in a good place, period. So it's definitely
Yeah.
super important to have those things,
Yeah.
so
Self
you can even
care,
be productive,
coping skills.
throughout every day. Self
Yeah.
care, self love. I promote self love a lot, self love, self care a lot, because it's so important. It's so true. Like, if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be able to love someone else properly. If you're not happy with yourself, how can you be happy with someone else? If you really don't care about yourself, how can you truly say you care about somebody else? So, you have
Yeah.
to find those things within yourself first before you can truly give yourself to somebody else too. So, it's definitely important to be grounded and know yourself and love yourself, and everything else will fall into place. I do, recommend and tell a lot of people to meditate. Meditation, I found, is something too that's very helpful. Even if you only have 10 minutes, 20 minutes throughout your day to do it, set some time aside for that. Even if it's in the morning before you start your day, I would say is the best time, and it could even help your day be more productive all the way around. So,
Yeah.
some people don't know, they'll say, I don't know how to meditate. And, I just, one of the suggestions I give is, just, put on some meditation music or some jazz, something relaxing that you can vibe to, but also, just have your no distractions around you, have your eyes closed, do your breathing in and out. Um, and just try to clear your mind. Try to clear your mind of everything going on. And, I find that very, very helpful throughout the day. Um, I used to never, like, I was in such a bad habit. And sometimes I still catch myself doing it and I have to stop myself. Checking my phone as soon as I wake up. Like, that was a bad habit I had. And even with a lot going on, it's not good as soon as you open your eyes to grab your phone and just, dig right into it and not take time to meditate or take 2 minutes to breathe or, 5 minutes to just relax, your own mind before you start dealing with the rest of the world. So definitely encourage a lot of people to, be on top of their spiritual and mental health.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own belief system. I don't judge no one. I don't knock no one. I know there is, a God and a higher power that is here to look after us. And if we do believe in Him, He will, and have faith, He will make things happen. Um,
Yeah.
there's a lot more. It goes a lot deeper than that. If you do your research, a lot of other people might believe in other gods or in other things, and more power to you. I believe, everyone's, really believing in a God, whether we agree it's the same God or not, we all have that in common. Really, unity to me is so important too. Like, if we had more unity, there'd be way less crime, you know, as well. So,
Yeah.
we all need to come together in hard times instead of against each other. Um, Definitely important. So, I like the fact that you are encouraging people with their spiritual mental health and trying to be there for people. I actually originally started my podcast because of, I used to be a live streamer on a couple different apps. And this was some years back now, like 4 or 5 years ago or something. And on these apps, like a lot of people would just come in and talk to me and stuff. A lot of people I realized is just looking for a friend and someone to talk to. And, I had people come up to me later telling me, thanking me and telling me, you know, that I really helped them. I've changed their life. I've helped them, come out of their depression and different things of that nature. And that was just me being me, checking on them every day,
Yeah,
making sure they're okay. Um, Things like that. And, it meant so much to them, you know, um, and when they would share these things with me, it just got me thinking like, I know there's something else I have to do besides just this live streaming to really try to reach an audience and get to people. So that's why I like to do Monday mental health awareness shows now. Some Mondays, I might have an artist interview instead or something like that. But for the most part, I do try to leave Mondays for just that topic because, and I give the artist or whoever wants to come up, you don't even have to be an artist. If you want to come up and talk about mental health and your experiences or how your loved ones can understand you or how you can understand them or whatever the case is, we talk about those things on the show. So it's definitely important. A lot of people, um, don't feel comfortable talking about it. And so, I wanted to bring a platform to the table where, they can feel comfortable, coming and talking about it or,
yeah,
whatever they so sometimes that's all people need is just someone to talk to and someone that's there for them. And it touched me in such a way to know I was making a difference in people's lives. I actually originally started my podcast. Me and two of my bros started one at first on this one live streaming app. And then when I stopped on that app, I went to this other app, but it was just audio. But I did like over 80 shows on that. And it was just audio though. And I feel like, okay, something's missing. And I started doing the video like a little over a year ago now, on Facebook. And it's just definitely, I feel like made a tremendous difference as far as being able to even reach more people and stuff.
mm,
And then the more I dug deeper into the music industry and everything, um, I figure what better way to help artists too, because I'm also a promoter. I also do advertising, marketing, manage artists. So what better way too to help get them some exposure, do some artist interviews for them and stuff like that to help them get out
yeah,
there. So,
yeah.
just
That's great.
everything just circle and like tying together. And
Yeah,
so yeah, it's definitely been pretty dope to even make a difference in people's lives and help them. I have a passion to help people. So um it's definitely important to have someone to talk to. A lot of people don't have someone to talk to,
yeah, yeah.
believe it or not.
I mean,
um
I like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like some production management if you can help with that. You know what I mean? That's something I definitely need help with. And other than that, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to talk about everything you was kind of like saying. Number one thing to me with mental health, you got to know how to self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? Because without
mhm.
self-reflection, you
Right.
wouldn't know how to do correction. You know what I'm saying? Your own correction, helping others with
Mhm.
different things that may have
Right.
went on. You have to really fully, saying, explain things, because people may not understand or they might not want to accept their own actions. People that don't want to accept their own actions, trying to keep their distance until they end up being more accepting. They probably want you to move on or something like that. So they continue want people to move on and not actually, correcting that certain scenario, then rather not waste any time. You know what I'm saying? So self-reflecting on your own
Mhm.
actions, and then like you saying, like a scenario where you can kind of like either grieve or clear your mind. All that's important because grieving is important. This stuff, it hurts. You know what I mean? Dealing with these type of people that don't want to
Mhm.
accept their own actions, and you know that you're accepting your own actions, and you doing everything you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, supposed to be
Mhm.
doing, and it just
You're the
doesn't work
bigger
out.
person. Yep.
Right? You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Me. So I
Oh,
mean,
I definitely know that all too well.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
like doing a little your own time and having your chakra, your different bracelets and metaphysics with you, like little rocks or something, like some people got to keep a few with them. You know what I'm saying? And then your belief in God is important. I kind of wanted to bring that up because,
Mhm.
like, just let people know if they didn't know, and what I'm saying, and I'm the guy that's enforcing it with my defense department. And it's illegal to worship dark spirits and like people that's actually bad, or like I know a particular goddess, and if you use her for bad, then that's illegal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the same equivalence to going out trying to shoot somebody. You know what I mean? So like at the end of
Mhm.
the day, the simple fact that these people got a whole capital and they
Mhm.
like promoting it on TV to the kids and elementary schools. They making it illegal. They making it illegal to say Jesus at school. So like that's in the way because and that's very contradictory because you got to say God at the pledge, and when you pledge, you know what I'm saying? So when you pledge in the morning, you know what I'm saying? They saying the God, and you know what I'm saying? I guess they saying
Mhm.
some type of God of who they believe in, not the actual God, the real God, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
there is two different ones. There's a fake God, there's a guy out here that try to say that he's God and he's, the ultimate person
Mhm.
to worship. He's also what I mean? So like, it's Skinwalker is what it's called, but you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be an alien. But like then you got the real God, the person that's walking down here on the ground and gotta deal with the
Mhm.
people, gotta understand the consciousness, gotta elevate them whatever level of consciousness that they on. And some guy, you know what I mean, at one point in time, this being used to travel multi-dimensionals, about like 9 of them, about 42 of them, you know what I'm saying, before you get all this complex mathematics. But like, I love God on everything I
Mhm.
love. And it took me a while to fully honor Jesus. You know what I mean? Because I was
Mhm.
a little mad that he went out like that. Because in my mind, he could have, like, I don't know, did some water bending or
Mhm.
something, like something cool, something. But like, he didn't choose that
Mhm.
route because,
Mhm.
he understood that it
Mhm.
was righteous people, believers, people that believed in God,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, that was in hell.
Mhm.
So that was a problem for him.
Mhm.
And that's why, people like me
Mhm.
is around to say, you know what, let's at least redirect that, you know what I mean, and make sure
Mhm.
that, the people who is responsible, because there's something called a dagger running around. I seen a document. They got the same dagger 2,000 years ago that they stabbed Jesus with. That sounds very serious. They sound
Mhm.
like they whole little negative empire is really, really negative and is affecting people. That's why people got to do so much self care and
Mhm.
hire professional psychologists to talk to
Mhm.
them, and have all types of security and all type of levels. And
Mhm.
I can
The
save a lot of
spirits to
money.
fight off their negative energy.
I can
Mhm.
save a lot of money if
You
these
gotta
people
fight off.
just did some self
Mhm.
reflecting, correct
Mhm.
their own actions, help those the same way
Mhm.
they want to help
Right.
themselves, keep it cool with people. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I mean, and not make it a religious thing. Build it up, build your own, and
Right.
stuff like that. So
Mhm.
then throw a stone, gotta weave
I
them
think
like
that's
George Bush.
yeah. That. Mhm.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's part of the problem is a lot of people in the world now are selfish, and it's just all
Mm.
about self, and they're so self-centered. They don't think about anyone else anymore. They don't think about helping people no more. They don't think about, how they might make the next person feel when they say something, the focus is just all about them. And I feel like to have a lot more people actually, of course, self-love, self-care, all those things are important, but you can have those things and still be a selfless person and not be so selfish, and realize realize, not be so self-involved that you don't see other people around you, or you don't see other things that are going on because of it.
And empathy.
And you definitely need to fight off negative energy and keep that positive light and that positive energy around you at all times, so different things can't come at you and attack you.
Yeah. I was getting more into sound bowls, like healing your body with sound. You got some like electrolyte treatment, where you kind of zap your body. You know what I'm saying? So people that went through physical trauma. Uh-oh. Oh, oh man.
It's working now.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and see
Oh,
you now.
all right, cool. Yeah, so
Mhm.
people with physical trauma, you know what I'm saying, their body may be like actually going through torment, because like when you go process those
Mhm.
anger, different chemicals and stuff like that, you gotta heal, like you really gotta heal your body. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then when you heal your body, it's a part of healing your mind. The
Mhm.
electrolytes, you know what I'm saying, mushroom health. You eat a lot of mushrooms. That they say that's the key to immortality for humans. You know what I'm talking about? Any
Mhm.
being in our dimension, it helps with digestive systems and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to
Mhm.
discover that type of things, because there's people out here that's
Mhm.
been negatively influencing the world to do, you know what I'm saying, unrighteous acts just to be an immortal, or just to, somehow get by financially. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
all that's
Mhm.
been alleviated because we've been studying and understanding how to live life together, like you said, like a family, a union, helping each other. I'm talking about when somebody has a good craft,
Mhm.
help them out. If they don't have a good
Mhm.
craft, somebody they have a lot of internship stuff to do. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Got to sit down in a lot of studios before they can catch that
Mhm.
flow. You know what I mean? And make sure
Mhm.
they provide that. Not
Right. Mhm.
only time you gonna get that type of treatment if you belong to the elite.
Mhm.
That's childish. You know what I'm talking about? So
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah,
That's right. We definitely should be helping everyone, even if we feel like, they might not be as talented, or they might need some fine tuning in different places. That's
yeah,
actually more so reason to even help, as long as someone's willing to receive the advice you give them and actually, use it. Everyone can use improvement. Everyone can improve in one way or another. No one's perfect. Nothing's perfect. But nothing's wrong with trying to, critique your craft or yourself, even as a person, to be better evolved all the way around. And it's
yeah,
definitely important to help people. Like, you can just walk by someone and smile, and that could make their whole day. Like, they could have been having a crappy day, and just because you smiled at them or you said hi to them, that could have made their day like 10 times better. Even
yeah. I
little
gave
things like
somebody a
that.
cigarette
It
one
sounds
time. I
crazy
believe
because
he
it
want.
seems like.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, my bad.
But it
Yeah, I
helps
gave
people in a
somebody a
big way
cigarette one
sometimes.
time. They wanted to kill themselves. You know what I'm talking about? I can tell they wanted to kill themselves, and I believe, you know what I'm saying, with me sitting down, like talking to them, like I say, you all right? You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, bro, so on and so forth, you know what I mean, dealing with different abuse, whatever. I told him, you know what I'm talking about, don't ever stop believing in God. You know what I'm talking about? God gonna lead you in the right direction. You know what I'm talking about? And I believe that probably saved that person's life. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, I always look for that moment. I remember back in the day,
Hmm.
you know what I'm talking about? Like, I always, I used to say I'm gonna help at least one person a day. He was like, give them $1, or,
Hmm.
different stuff like that. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about? Make sure that happens. You know what I'm talking about? Because, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Giving,
A good
helping. You
deed.
know what I'm talking about? That's why Jesus died.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
Hmm. Yes, most definitely. He also died so we all could be saved. Exactly right. That's if you go down the right path and you believe. But
yeah,
there's a lot of different controversies even on that. A lot of different controversies. When you start doing your research and really educating yourself on different things. There's even controversy of how they changed different things around back then, and Not everything might be, how it was written. So definitely it's important to educate yourself and do your own research on everything. Um, I was born and raised in church, so for me, um, it's definitely something that's really strong in my heart. I don't try to like really push it to nobody because then they feel like, oh, you're just pushing your religion on them, and it's like, no, really, I'm trying to help you, but if you feel that way, I won't even talk about it.
Yeah.
So I don't really
No,
talk
it's
about
about
religion
mental
and
health though.
politics too. They feel like
It's
they're
about mental
touchy
health.
subjects for people, but it's important too. I was just going to say it's important too for your mental health and your spiritual health. Most definitely. Like without God's grace and mercy and my faith I have, I wouldn't even be as far as I am right now. So,
Yeah,
whether, anyone else believes or not, that's what I believe. I give all glory to the high power, to God, for
yeah,
as far as I've even gotten to this point and how far he's going to take me. So most definitely, and like I said, I don't judge no one. I don't criticize no one. I don't look at no one differently just because they might believe differently either than me. Like, everyone has their own way of thinking and their own beliefs, and that's cool. You know, um, but I definitely think it's important to have some kind of spirituality. Um, it does definitely, I think, help your mental health tremendously. So I'll put it like
yeah,
that. For some reason, the software program was not letting me upload it onto the software program, this music, I mean. So what I'm going to do is share the screen. I pulled up the email. So I'm going to share the screen to go to the email so I could just play it straight from the email. Um, because, yeah, I don't know why, but it's not uploading onto the actual software. But no biggie. We're still going to get it played one way or another.
yeah. That the music I got, I sent you some
So I'm
beats,
just going to
and I
share my
also got
screen.
some R&B, some R&B and a pop song. You know that I take a lot of a lot of pride in making because like there's some unbelievable music, and that's the type of music I like to continue to make. Great music. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the interview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm very spiritual and mentally aware. I know how to get through different levels of psychology, from developing a treatment plan because, from believing in God to not believing in God, from people that getting abused, you know what I'm saying, me to people that made a few bad decisions here and there and think, their life will never be the same again. It's different strategies to use for you can get out of that. I ain't gonna charge people much, for the psychologists
Mhm.
and stuff like that. But like at least I'm available, and while time continues, and I do different seminars and stuff like that. It's one thing that have a conversation, but like at the end of the day, I'm taking a few days out of the week if I could just have
Mhm.
conversations with people to help them with their mental health. So that's important to me, just like artist development. I love artist development, developing people art, looking at different music they have, you know what I'm saying? Me creating new music, getting the right doors, you know what I'm saying? Me broadcast to them before they can get to the next level. So it's all about one step at a time though, you know what I mean? So, everybody getting their budget up from my understanding.
Mhm.
Mm. I can't hear
Right.
you.
Mhm.
I can't
Oh
hear
yeah,
you.
it's definitely important to have a budget. Like you definitely got to work for it. Like no matter how talented you are, how good your craft is, I think that's one misinterpretation a lot of people make is, you know, you can't hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can
Hello?
you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This thing. It definitely was lagging a little bit inside. Um, Let me get back to the share screen so we can play this music. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, StreamYard actually just sent me a message saying the page was unresponsive, so issue my but let's try to get back to this page so we could play the music. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. You should have been able to hear me because I'm sharing the screen. So I don't know what happened to the sound. Try to get back to it.
Yeah, everything back online now.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I think it's going to make me close it and reopen it. And let me do it like this. Yeah, all right. We have 2 tracks we're about to play for y'all and a beat as well. Y'all can get an idea of Mr. Copeland's music and his producing. You produced your tracks as well, correct?
I didn't produce a track for feeling better. I did some outsourcing on that. I produced the beat for Small Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. Now I'm sharing the screen again. Let me know you can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I have to pull up this
Yeah.
music. So I want to make sure the audio is working. First track is Small Money. Please be patient. It's kind of, I don't know why now it wants to move slow on me, but here it comes. Okay. Come on. What is going on with this thing?
Damn, I think she from a small town.
Come on. Not now. Oh my gosh. This thing gets on my
Oh, then she
nerves.
realized who I am. I'm from the dirty.
Yeah. I do some buffering.
And try to start it over.
Damn, I think she from a small town. I don't think she realize who I am. I'm from the dirty, dirty town. Yes, sir. Girl, if you thirsty, baby, you fires.
I don't know why this thing.
It'd probably be quicker if you
Now
download
you
it.
gonna sit around and beg you.
That's just it. It wasn't letting me download it onto the thing. That's why I was trying to do it like this, but let's see if it'll let me download it now. Yeah, that's why I was doing it like this, because it wasn't letting me download it onto my files to upload it onto the software. And last time I did it like this, it worked fine. So I don't know.
Reach the vibe too. I wouldn't mind being, but
I guess it's just a sample or something, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
It's definitely gonna be coming out soon, you know what I'm saying? About a month or two, you can listen to the whole song.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of got like that chilling in the bar feel. You know, people just going through, you know what I'm saying, little problems or something here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's a regular type of deal, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the next song is about mainly like just feeling better, you know what I'm saying? Even though like, you know, you going through the struggle, you know what I'm saying, struggle of life, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I was singing on that. It was I don't really sing for real. I'm not like, you know, think I'm like a Chris Brown, like a like melatones, whatever.
And about to try to figure this thing out. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Let's see if it plays. Do you have a YouTube yet or no?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. You can look up a song called "Oh Dog." It's a good
Is
song.
this track on YouTube
yeah.
the ones you sent me?
Nah, that's exclusive music right there.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on, why it's not playing. It has to be the software program because I played it off my phone earlier before the show. So I can hear it before the show and it worked pop now. So, but the software program was about to completely drop me too. So it's just the software program's having problem right now, I think. But let me see.
Yeah, I mean that was a good sample. I mean, you go to the next record.
I got a couple memories to vibe to. I wouldn't mind being beside you.
What's that?
I said, it was a good sample though, you know what I'm saying? I guess you can go to the
Maybe
next
I
level.
think I might have. Yeah, we're gonna try the next one. And this next one hopefully works. Or we're gonna try the YouTube. Figure out a way. Make sure we still get this play. Better. This next one loading. I hate when it does that when I'm in the middle of a show.
Yeah.
But can't let it get to you. Keep rolling the punches. Hopefully this one plays. That's loading now. It's called Feeling Better, y'all. Produced by, how do you say this?
I said, I think it's
Stoic Beats. Stoic Beats.
Seductive, yeah. Stoic beat. Yeah, I still like the pronunciations on that name.
Alrighty, maybe not. All right, let's try, because this apparently real quick, and if this don't play either, I'm just gonna try your YouTube. It worked for me, so I don't know why it's not cooperating. Okay, I think I'm about to just find your YouTube in a minute. Is your YouTube your artist name spelled the same way and everything?
Yeah, just look up the song Red Eyes. It's a good song.
Can you hear me? Is the beat sample for y'all? That was the dope beat. I like
Thank
the way it ended too.
Yeah.
Made for y'all.
Appreciate it.
Okay, since that one worked, try this one more time.
You press pause and let it sit for like a couple seconds so we can have like a
See,
subject
hopefully it does what the last.
about the song and how I created that, and then go from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could tell us how you made the beat while this is trying to load. Yeah, tell us how you came up with that beat.
The screen froze up. I can't hear you.
Are you still there with us? Oh, I was asking how you did come up with that beat.
You might want to freeze it, huh? You might want to press pause on it.
How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with that beat we just heard?
For Small Town or this beat right here, because I didn't make that beat.
No, the beat we just heard.
Huh?
No, I mean the beat that played.
Last time when we talked,
Not
you
the
had
track,
to
the actual.
you had to put it back on the double screen when we both on double screen for we'll be better connected, because I can't hear nothing you saying. I'm glad you can hear me though.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me okay now?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You hear me?
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is kind of going in and out. Okay, I just got rid of that for now because for some reason I think it was causing more issues. Um, so real
Yeah.
quick, I'm gonna try to pull up your name on the YouTube, and we're gonna try to at least get one or two tracks played before we wrap things up.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I was going to
hopefully
at least talk about the basic dialogue of the
everything
music.
still
While
stays
the one song "Feeling Better"
okay.
was gonna load up or whatever, if we at least listen to a little sample or something, huh? Yeah,
Maybe.
it's cool. We can listen to one of my YouTube songs.
Yeah, I was trying to load that one, so I decided let's try YouTube because that it seemed to be causing
That's a
issues,
great
more
song though.
technical issues. So I'm just trying.
Yeah, it was a sample
Yeah,
you heard the
definitely.
beginning. You know what I'm talking about?
Um,
Yeah, that was a great start. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that song for real. It put me out of my comfort zone and made me feel more comfortable about like broadcasting like more variety music. You know what I mean? Because that's like a pop song, like an alternative or like alternative rap song or something. You know what I mean? So not only that's like a whole new lane. You know what I mean? So I love that direction I'm going.
Oh, okay. Your artist. It's your artist name on YouTube, correct? Or is it a
It's
different
more
name?
money. Um, huh? What you say? Yeah, it's more money.
MON.
Look up more money and then red eyes.
Okay. Okay, it's loading kind of slow, but I think it's about to pop up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. When I looked up your artist name by itself without putting the song, it gave me some crochet lady. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's funny. Well, yeah, that's
So
why you
let me.
gotta look at the name of the song, "More Money, Red Eyes," and then it should be like a funny looking dude in a blue shirt. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I got my hair down.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm redoing my cover and stuff like that for it can be more like presentable and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want like people to think whatever they mind me thinking about or whatever.
oh wow. It's saying this profile picture look like.
Huh?
It's saying this channel doesn't have any content yet. It's saying this page doesn't have any content yet. What does your profile picture look like on YouTube?
It's a look. It's like a little circle and it got like a collage of pictures.
Okay, so this must be somebody else with the same name then. They don't have no content up yet, but um, they have the
You
same
look,
name. They just capitalized the M, N, and the other M.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
spell it like that
And
because
I didn't think
you
this
know,
picture was you.
yeah, it's a million more monies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's at least, you know what I'm saying, me a lot of like content about more money.
Mm-hmm.
I know about 5 or 6 of them.
I don't know. I put in the red eye after your name, and it gave me let me hang on. Let me scroll down a little bit. See if I find it. Because okay. That is so odd. What is going on? It's not even popping up at all.
Yeah, just look up more money by itself and keep scrolling down or whatever. You'll be able to find what you're looking for.
Let me see. Another way, maybe I should type it in. Let's see.
I can't hear nothing you saying.
I tried that already. That's why I put the red eye after it.
Mm. And
It's
dash
so
with the
weird.
red eye.
That's why I said it's so the red eye after it. It was giving me someone else that wasn't you.
You put more money dash, the symbol dash, and then red eye. You probably get something. Yeah,
Yeah,
can you hear
even
me?
with the red eye. Let me try that. Where do I definitely could make all the difference? It's not pulling up this way. Might have to have you back on just to play your music. Let me see. Where do I put the dash at?
In the middle of more money and red eye. Yeah.
I thought you meant in the middle of moment. Okay. Let me see. So weird. Why is it pulling up all this other stuff? Okay. That's really weird. It's pulling up stuff about crocheting and nail polish and everything else under the sun. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I don't know what is going on with this thing. Um, maybe try from your phone how you're able to pull uh, I said the YouTube's not popping up at all. Let me see. Yeah, even from my phone, it's not. So, yeah, you might want to see because, yeah, one dash or one letter that should be capitalized or anything that's different maybe could make all the difference on why it's not coming up. But everything else under the sun is coming up except. I'm going to see if I can play it from my email from my phone, those songs, and just let me know if you can hear it from my phone. That's the only other thing I can think of right now. My phone's not even that loud though. This is feeling better. Can you hear it? Okay, I don't even know now if you guys can hear it or not. Please, if you're listening or watching, tell me if you can hear this. His Wi-Fi wasn't that great either. So I was trying to at least play one or two of his tracks. At least you guys got to hear one of his beats. I hope you guys can hear this. And I'm complaining to you, StreamYard. You guys are ridiculous today. Can you hear this?
Let's go.
You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was feeling better, y'all. Definitely a dope track. Go check that out. It's a whole vibe. This next one's called Small Town. Small Town, y'all, More Money. Make sure y'all check them out. Make sure y'all follow him on Facebook at More Copeland. Definitely dope producer, dope artist, and person to talk to. We're going to wrap things up. You're welcome. I hope you guys were able to hear those okay. One thing about Peach is I'm going to try to make sure we still play the music one way or another, however. So definitely look into your YouTube, though, because it was not coming up at all for me.
Yeah, I seen that. You know what I'm saying? They got something on there called
and then I can
More Money
always
Studios. You're breaking up a little bit. Yeah, it was. Sorry about that. I'm at the library and stuff like that, so you know I'm in the middle of transitioning myself, getting myself to the next level. So it's I got to do stuff like that. So I apologize for the bad connection.
Oh, it's cool. I mean, obviously, there's definitely something wrong with the software program, and I know your Wi-Fi is not 100, and it's all good. It happens. It's all about staying authentic and real. We're live for sure.
Yeah.
I have this one person I know, they for their show, they always edit it to the point of perfection. So you would never catch anything like this. But I think authenticity is the best way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But we're gonna wrap things up, guys. Definitely was a pleasure having you on the show. You have any more stuff coming up or anything in the future, you're more than welcome to come on the show. Any family of Trills is family of mine. So definitely here to help any way I can. And shout out to everybody that supports us. We appreciate you. Please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. The show will post onto the pages as soon as it ends, and then you can share it out that as well if you'd like. And yeah, so until next time, guys. I do have another artist interview the 30th, but I might also have one this Saturday, and then also Monday Mental Health Awareness. We have also the Trillion Show again Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. So a lot of shows coming up this week. So make sure you guys are following so you can get the notifications of when we go live. And until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed night. Salute.
Sure. Talk to y'all later.
Thank you again for coming. Yes. Peace and blessings. Okay, maybe the outro's not going to play. I thought it was, and it just stopped. This thing's really being stupid. You know, StreamYard, I'm not paying y'all no more. I'm done. Y'all better give me some free minutes. Hey, welcome back, guys. Well, it was laggy, my laptop, but not for you guys on here. So that's good to know. All right. Sorry about the technical issues today. I know it's a little frustrating for me anyway. But anyway, I hope everyone has a blessed day. It definitely otherwise was a good interview. And I will talk to y'all soon.